The second my husband called my homemade meal embarrassing in front of everyone, I packed up entire meal and left him with his hungry friends. My husband, Tyler, and I have been married for 4 years, and honestly, we used to be a great team. But lately, he started acting like this stereotypical macho guy whenever his buddies are around, and it is exhausting. This past weekend, he hosted his fantasy football draft. About 10 guys taking up the whole living room, acting like they were NFL executives. Tyler actually asked me days in advance to make my famous slow-cooked brisket sliders. He literally bragged to me on Wednesday, saying, "Babe, your brisket is the best. The guys are gonna lose their minds." So I wanted to be the awesome wife. I woke up at 5 in the morning, went to the local butcher, and spent hours smoking this beautiful, expensive cut of meat. I even baked homemade brioche buns and whipped up a massive gourmet snack board to go with it. Around 1 o'clock, the guys were deep into their draft and starting to complain about being hungry. I loaded up this huge wooden serving tray with the hot sliders, the dips, the whole 9 yards, and brought it out to the living room. I was so proud of how it looked. But when I set it down on the coffee table, one of his friends, this guy Chad, just stared at it. He let out this loud, mocking laugh and said, "Whoa, Tyler, what is this fancy Martha Stewart crap? We're drafting football teams, not hosting a tea party." I looked at Tyler, fully expecting him to tell Chad to shut up and eat. Instead, Tyler's face got red, he rolled his eyes and looked at me with pure disgust. "Seriously, babe?" Tyler groaned, throwing his hands up in the air. "I thought you were just throwing some frozen pizza rolls in the oven. I told you not to make a big deal out of this. You're embarrassing me in front of the boys." I was completely stunned. This man, who begged me for this exact meal, was now treating me like an annoying maid, just to look like a tough guy for his friends. I didn't cause a scene. I didn't yell. I just gave him a cold, dead smile, picked up the entire tray, and walked right back into the kitchen. And you know what I did? I scraped every single slider into a giant Tupperware container, grabbed my car keys, and drove straight to my sister's house. We drank wine and ate gourmet brisket all afternoon, and it was delicious. 2 hours later, my phone starts blowing up. Tyler is calling over and over. I finally answered, and he sounded incredibly annoyed. "Hey," he snapped, "where did you go? The guys are starving. Where are those pizza rolls you were supposed to make?" I laughed. A loud, genuine laugh. "I don't know, Tyler," I told him. "I guess you better go check the freezer and preheat the oven yourself. You wanted frozen pizza rolls, so have at it." He started stammering, trying to say he was just joking around, saying that the guys didn't mean anything by it. "Oh, I know exactly what it was," I said. "You humiliated me to impress Chad, so figure out your own food." I hung up on him. He ended up spending over $100 on crappy, lukewarm delivery pizza for his friends. He's been apologizing all week, but I haven't cooked him a single meal since. And honestly, I don't feel bad about it at all.